Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to My Crochet Story. Today is Monday, April the 1st, and I am here to share with you my progress on my mosaic blanket. But before I get to that, let me say welcome to all of you that are here today. I greatly appreciate your time whenever it is that you're watching this. I mean, you know, it just really is an awesome feeling knowing that you want to see not only my progress but what I'm up to and maybe some of my insights on what I think about the project. So it really does make me happy to know that you're interested in my take and what I'm making. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome into you as well. I'm so happy that you're here. I do ask that you watch the video from the beginning to end to look to see what it is that I'm doing. And if you like what you see, please take an extra moment to go look at all the other content that I have, and hopefully that will lead you to click that little subscribe button down there in the corner and to look for the bell with those little hugs on the side, because it'll let you know every time I upload some content. Excuse me just a moment. Okie doke. Had something pop up there and it was not allowing me to look at myself as I'm talking to you. Anyway, I wanted to remind you that this is the blanket that I'm working on, the 4 seasons. I've already completed the winter section down here, and you can kind of see my little hash marks here as to my progress up into this fall section, which is what I'm working on. Now, when I get ready to show you the blanket here, many of you that have been following me from the beginning, I did switch the colors here. My background is blue because I wanted snow on my trees and not blue. I mean, I realize the blue represents the coldness of winter, but I just always have to do things my own way, the way I feel my heart is leading, and so I did change the background here. And two, right in through here, as many of you may remember, I wanted something a little bit different than the beige here with just this really pretty, not really maroon and not really cinnamon, but something that does represent, a color that does represent the fall. So I went with a gold background and then a variegated color that quite honestly is called Autumn Spice. So my colors are going to look a little bit different in through here because I did want each of my seasons to have their own color block. So let me put this down here for just a few minutes and show you where it is that I'm at. Let me get her turned around here. Should have done this before I folded her down in my lap. So for those of you that have not been here to see, that is the winter section, and like I said, I flip-flopped the colors. Instead of white background and blue, I went with the blue background and the white, and I'm really, really happy that I did. So this is my progress, folks. So far, I added another 11 rows this time. So I am 21 rows into the autumn section. And there she is. You know, right at first I was kind of a little afraid that the Autumn Spice would not pop up against that gold background, but oh my goodness, I am really loving my idea of doing that. You can see all the little, at first I couldn't figure out what those diamond shapes were supposed to represent, and my husband automatically said, honey, fall, leaves fall, those are leaves falling. And I was like, okay, took me a little bit, but he's right, that's what they are leaves that are falling. So there she is. And as I said, I'm really very, very proud of my color choices there. I think that she's going to be really outstanding. Now, as I said, I've completed last week patterns 1 and 2, which got me all the way through the winter section and a little bit into the fall section. So as you can see here by the chart, this is pattern 3. All right, and all of this pattern here does represent the fall section. Now I have not gone to look to see if this completely finishes out the fall section. I'm imagining it will, because I still have 10, 20, 31 rows to go. So I bet that this pattern 3 finishes out all of fall. Now I did, just to kind of give you an idea of where I'm going after this, I really loved her color choices that she chose for the summer section, which is this section right in here. So you will be seeing that I do repeat this pattern exactly like it is. But for the spring, I went with a slightly different color palette. All of the designs that are in here, I'm going to be using a spring variegated color yarn, kind of like the variegated that I did on the fall that I'm doing here. Which, when I got to thinking about it, I used the 2 colors that she chose for winter. I just reversed their pattern. I did my own color blocking for the fall that happens to have a variegated. I'm going again with her exact pattern because I loved it. I think it makes the summer section really pop. And then I'm going again with a variegated for the spring, because this variegated that I chose has those beautiful pastel colors, you know, the pinks and the blues and the greens and the yellows. I mean, it's just all mixed into one ball, and it really is very pretty. So and I did choose to keep the sage green there for the spring. But anyway, that's, you know, probably another month down the road, because I do have this blocked out into finishing this section out, unless I get just really ambitious. But since I have so many other projects that I work on throughout the week, about 10, 11, stretching it to 12 rows is about all I can get done on the blanket in a week. So I should be finished with this in 1, 2, 3 more weeks, and then I can start on my summer section. So my goal is to continue working on this, even though it is going to take me into the summer, which means it's going to be hot, and we all know that working on blankets in the summer just really isn't a smart idea. But I don't want this to become a whip. I really do want to get this one started and finished, because, you know, I did put the show lock last year on standstill status for a while, and the only reason why I pulled it back out was because I wanted, it's not that I needed, I wanted to give my husband's nephew, he got married in October, and I wanted them to have something special and unique, and so I pulled her out and I got it finished for them, just not exactly on the wedding date, but they didn't get it. I mean, it's like within a couple of weeks, and it was shipped off to them. But I'm not going to do that with this blanket. I'm going to stick with it, folks, even if I have to stick a fan right here on the floor beside me and put that air on me so that I can get through it. But that is my goal. Really, that's about all that I have to share with you this week on the blanket. I do hope that you'll be here next Monday to see how much more progress I've made on it and how the design is coming to fruition. I mean, I'm really kind of excited about it. I really am. Well, not kind of, I am excited about it. And remember, once again, I have shared with you many times, if you're hesitant about working at mosaics, guys, don't. Just don't. Now, if a blanket is too overwhelming to you, you know, there's lots of mosaic patterns out there for something smaller, like fingerless gloves or just a little square patch. A pillow topper, man, that is perfect if you want to try your hand at mosaic and see if it's something that you would enjoy. Because all you have to know, chain, single crochet, double crochet, and know what part of my stitch is the front loop and what part's the back loop. That's all you got to know, folks. I could have kicked myself for not learning this sooner, as I keep saying. All right, so thank you so much for being here, for popping in and seeing my progress. And so until tomorrow, please remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. Again, thank you for being here. I love you all. Bye.